The war in Donetsk is intensifying as Russia controls most of the region and continues to advance. In towns like Dobropilia, volunteers risk their lives evacuating civilians under constant drone and artillery attacks. Many residents are torn between seeking peace through negotiations or resisting further Russian gains. Ukrainian soldiers suffer heavy casualties and field hospitals are overwhelmed, while new defenses are being built to slow advances. Despite exhaustion, Ukraine remains determined to fight for Donbass, even as its future may be decided on the battlefield or at the negotiation table. Gabriela fled Ecuador with her daughter after gangs killed her father-in-law and threatened her family. Like many others escaping cartel violence, she is seeking asylum in the US but faces long waits, high rejection rates, and fear of deportation since such cases don't clearly fit asylum law. Others, like Maria and Louis, also fled extortion and threats but remain stuck in the same backlog. Many now live in fear and hardship, hoping only for safety and stability. Their future depends on how US courts interpret cartel violence under asylum rules. A debate that remains deeply divided. Until then, they endure lives of uncertainty, working quietly while hiding from further trauma. Nigeria's military says it killed 35 jihadists in airstrikes near the Cameroon border to stop planned attacks on troops as the country continues its long battle against Islamist militants and armed gangs. Prominent Nigerians recently warned that parts of the country face wartime levels of slaughter, citing Amnesty International reports of over 10,000 deaths since President Bola Tinubu took office. Meanwhile, the military also struck criminal gangs in Katsina, rescuing 76 kidnapped victims after gunmen killed at least 50 people in the mosque attack and abducted dozens more, underscoring worsening insecurity in the north. In Pakistan's Swabi district, villagers mourned children killed after flash floods swept away homes as anger grew over the lack of early warnings and poor rescue equipment. Although emergency teams and the military were present, access to machinery was blocked by flooded roads, leaving residents to dig with bare hands. Pakistan faces worsening floods with climate change despite contributing less than 1% of global emissions, but climate funding remains low. Laws are weakly enforced and warning systems struggle in remote areas. International aid has been pledged, yet political instability and poor governance hinder progress, leaving grassroots resilience and education as the only immediate hope while heavy rains continue. And that is all from the global scenes. Harmony Agbafo reporting for BTV News.